Hi again, Lori here from Gathering Time and Grace. I hope this finds everyone well. I have a small thrift haul today, not much. And I haven't been working too much on a couple of journals I'm making, so I really need to get back to it. Anyway, this was from the Goodwill, and it's beautiful blue paper. It was $2.49, and I guess it's never been opened. So it's got blue envelopes and lovely blue paper. So I was happy to have that for the price. And then I got, here, these were from Goodwill. I had a big bag full here. So all these punches. So they're $4.79. It's interesting because less than a year ago they were $3.79 at the same Goodwill. But I needed some more punches and some different ones, so I bought them, and my girlfriend and I are going to share them, so it ended up not being as bad. So there's this one here, and I did try them all out there before I purchased them. There was more there, but some of them weren't working very well, so they stayed. Needed a new one of these. Mine quit working. And the 1/6/8 punch here, which I'm happy to have. The one I have is a bit bigger, so. And this is EK Success, and the other ones are, I believe, oh, they're all EK Success. Well, there you go. Yeah, EK, and same with this one. So I'm happy to have these, and I'm certainly happy to share them with my friend. So it eases the financial burden a little bit. I do have to find a home for them though. And then I was in Value Village Tuesday. I like to call that, you know, old lady day, getting my 30% off. So I picked up the Craig shorthand manual. I have pretty much used up my other one. So I was certainly happy to come across this one. And this is 1953. So yeah, I like these in journals. And the pages are a nice size. What's that? Oh, there we go. And this was $5.99 less 30%. And then I was really happy to find the Reproduction 1901 Eaton's catalog. I have pretty much used up my other ones, so I was happy, really happy to find this, as I put my receipts in here so I don't lose them. Put that over there. And I was noticing in here, I don't know if I can find it again, but I didn't realize that they sold foodstuffs. I don't know why I didn't know that or hadn't noticed it before. I don't know. So they were ahead of the game. They were ahead of Amazon. So I mean, $5.99 less 30% for this as well. So I was definitely very, very pleased to have found this. I don't see them too terribly often. So look at the fussy cutting with these lovely ladies and their lovely clothing. Oh, fur department. Oh dear. Mink, Persian lamb, electric seal. Well, and the gentlemen with their furs on as well. So yeah, happy to have that. And I found this beautiful piece of material for $3.99. I thought it's a linen type. It's probably cotton. It doesn't say. No, it doesn't say, but it's beautiful. So I was happy to find that piece as well. And then the last bit that I picked up today. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace. She had it in the Pete's Pizza box. It's 58 pieces of ephemera. So this is a Travelers Indemnity Company insurance company. So it explains the coverage and everything. And this was from 1931. And City of London tax notice. 1932. And blank checks. This one is for Bank of Montreal and Home and Erie, or Huron and Erie Mortgage Company, and St. Perrin and Company Limited, Biscuits and Confectionery. And another blank check. And Bank of Montreal again. I'm not sure what that was for. And this is the Dominion Bank in the 30s. And the Bank of Montreal. Robson, Little and Company. And Huron and Erie blank checks from the 30s as well. And then these are the income assessment tax notice, income tax assessment for London, 1933 to 34. They're blank as well. Last will and testament. This was from 1937. So his son got the farm. His wife got what was left, and she's allowed to live in the house until she passes. And the daughter was given $2,000 deposited in her name at the Merlin branch of the Bank of Montreal. There you go. This one here is National Grocers, St. Thomas. And Adams Wholesale, Stationery. And this one here again is the D&S Perrin and Company. Rob Roy Shortbread. I don't know if I've ever heard of those. Anybody out there ever heard of them? I don't know as I have. Dundas Street, London. Income tax notice, 1932. And more paperwork from Perrin and Company. And another tax notice. This one is for St. Thomas for 1932. And the Perrin Biscuits and Confectionery. Must be their label. So that's kind of cool to have. I might scan that one. Maybe. And another tax notice for St. Thomas. Oh, what year does that say? These are all 30s. 1932. And again here, Dominion of Canada income tax. Carling Block, London. 1932. Interesting. Export and entry for Canadian National Rails. And the instructions. St. Thomas Supply Company, 1936. During April, the Modern Instructor, a magazine for progressive teachers, will carry information and facts of greater interest to its wide circle of readers. Look at me turning things around and I still have them upside down. And then these are empty letterheads. Richardson Bond and Wright Limited, Toronto. The Mines and Coal Limited. Bray Nash Motors. Burt Business Forms. Wood Gundy and Company. Haven't heard of that name for a long while. Oil Well Supply. Petrolia. That's not too far from where we are. Lots of family over that way. Gorey and Company Automobiles. Lever. The Mail and Empire. Meakin. Brushes, brooms, and woodenware. So all these are basically the same type of thing. This is 1935 for George Weston Limited. Your name has been placed on our preferred reservation list. Fittings, more Burt Business, William Nelson Ice Cream and Chocolate. So I was very excited to have gotten this box of old ephemera here that will definitely, I will be making use of. Saskatoon Cartage and Warehouse Limited. And Leslie and Company Limited. It still has its board there. So yeah, that was my little haul for today, for this week. I hadn't really intended on going out, but as it turned out, I had to go into the city on Tuesday, so I was able to hit a thrift store or two, and then, like I said, this was from Facebook Marketplace. So that's the extent of my treasures for this week. I have my Pears Cyclopedia. I have all of the signatures done. There is 6 of them. I had 7, but I felt they were a little bit big for the books, so I consolidated the information. So this one is the 40s. So that is advertisements from the 40s and different things around the war. And then the 50s. Fashion and advertising. And then the 60s. Isn't that an iconic hairstyle for the 60s? And the same advertising and fashion. Campbell's soup. So I do have to get these signatures sewn and into the book. Hopefully over the next few days I'll get that done. And then I thought I would start this little book here. It's the little big book for brides, but I love the color of it. Kind of a sky blue, and I don't have any signatures ready for it. I did pull the book apart and, you know, cut out the pages that were of interest, did some fussy cutting, which will go in, and so that might be my next project. We shall see. Anyway, that's as far as I've got on everything right now, and yeah, so I need to take a moment to thank all the new subscribers that I have, and I will talk again soon, hopefully by the weekend with a flip through. Take care. Bye bye.